You see how I committed to a 15-day juice fast? Very demure, very mindful. I didn't go all wild with cheat days and cheat week. The way I started the journey is the way that I ended it. Very disciplined, very focused. I'm very mindful about my goals, very cutesy, very demure. You won't catch me with a sneaky snack. No way. I'm taking care of myself, diva style. Ready for the results? Let's get into it.
My heart's in the sky, supernova.
What's up, Nova Nation? This is your girl, Vana Supernova. Welcome back to my channel. On this corner of the YouTube universe, we focus on everything wellness, productivity, and lifestyle. So if that's your jam, feel free to stick around. Today, we are going over the results from my 15-day juice fast. So for the past few weeks, I've been on a juice fast. I made it a goal for myself to initiate my wellness and fitness journey by starting a juice fast, and my husband actually joined me on this journey, which I am so thankful for because he really pushed me through on the most difficult days. Now, I kept a daily diary. I think there were like a few days I skipped here and there, but I tried to add in those tidbits so that it's streamlined. And if you missed any of those diaries, or if you want to see what the day-to-day focuses were, then I'll leave the playlist down below, and it's literally in order, so you can just play them. And they're only about 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes long. I don't think I have any super long videos in that series at all because it was just genuinely me recording whatever I was feeling in that moment. I think there's a few videos as well of recipes. For the most part, I kept them pretty simple, I think, because there aren't really any measurements. It's like a bag of apples or like one whole pineapple. Like, it's really nothing to like measure finely or anything like that. And then my green juice is the only one that I have to make a video for. And I have my phone here because what I'm about to go through is day by day what the weight loss was, or what my weight was each day. I don't have that in those videos. My main focus was not weight loss for this juice fast. So while I did have the recordings of what my weight was, the way I did that was my scale actually connects to my phone via Bluetooth. And so I would step on the scale, look forward, wait for it to record on my phone, and then just step off. I didn't focus on the weight loss because I didn't want to become obsessed with that during the juice fast. On the juice fast, it's very easy to hyper focus on something. That's if you're not having like foggy brain the first few weeks or whatever the case is. And so I didn't want to hyper focus on the weight loss, at least not to start. But I'm happy that I kept note of what my weight was because I do want to share that with you guys. All right, so before we continue, I do want to share what my before and after pictures actually look like. So before we get into the weight, here's my before picture. As you can see, I did still shots for this one from front, back, left, and right. I really wasn't even feeling like taking before pictures. I didn't think anything would come out of this in regard to like the weight loss aspect of it. My main focus on this detox was to find discipline. I felt that in my life, in various areas, including my nutrition, my fitness, I feel like I really slacked off in the whole wellness department completely. And I feel like that I was on grind mode for so long, I forgot to care for myself. And so I'm so happy that I took those before pictures because really that's the only record I have of life prior to that when it comes to my weight. I didn't record like a weigh-in that day or anything like that. I did check my weight, but I didn't make a video or anything like that about it. And then here is my after shot, and I made a video about this one, and I just want to just point that out because when you look good, you feel good. And although in my eyes I don't see like a big drastic change, there's definitely a change in attitude for sure. I was really feeling a lot better, a lot more vibrant. I'm smiling. I'm excited to start this whole journey. And now I can get into the numbers because now I can actually discuss the numbers. Before, not so much. So I'm just gonna go through day by day and kind of give the weigh-ins for each day. I started off the juice fast at 266.6 pounds. That was the first day. I wasn't really expecting much. And can I just say I was shocked that I even got that high. The last time that I was with you all and I shared, I think like weigh-in Wednesday, I might have been like 245 or something like that. So I knew that I gained weight. I didn't know it was that much weight, but I knew that things would change and that I was kicking off this journey. So I wasn't really sweating it. I knew that I'd be able to get the weight off some way, somehow. Y'all know how I do it on this channel. So 266.6 was day one. On day two, I was 264.6 pounds. Day three, 262 pounds. Day 4, 259. Day 5, I was 258.6. And then day 6, I was 257.4. Day 7, I was 256.2, giving me a total loss of 10 pounds, 10.4 pounds that first week. So week 1, I already knew that whatever weight loss I would have would mainly be water weight. That first 10 pounds I knew could easily come back if whatever I did after the juice fast wasn't really healthy or health-based. I knew that weight loss that I saw would be the most vulnerable. So Mag and I, the way we did this juice fast, which is very different from how I did my previous fast, is that we wanted to go week by week. Like at the end of each week, we'd reassess and see if we want to go another week. So we knew that it would end on day 7 or day 14 or day 21 or something like that, day 28, because every weekend we'd really just focus on, hey, how are we feeling? Do we feel like we need to go another week? Because we wanted to really cleanse our bodies, our minds, our spirits. We wanted a full cleanse. So after that first week, we felt like, I think we're just hitting the tip of the iceberg. Like, I don't feel like I've detoxed the way I need to detox. So he felt the same way. So he wanted to go another week. I probably would have ended on day 7. And if you saw that video, the cravings were crazy, but that's how I also knew that my body wasn't ready to stop. That was week 1. Week 2, I was at 256.2. And then day 9, 255. Day 10, 254.4. Day 11, 254. Day 12, 253.6. Day 13 is 252.8. Day 14 is 251.8. That was week 2. So for that week, I lost a total of 4.4 pounds, bringing the grand total for week 1 and week 2 to 14.8. Week 2, the weight loss, of course, slowed down, which is normal with any type of fast. You get the most weight loss initially, and then it substantially slows down week 2. Week 2, I went to the doctor's office, and I think that's on day 10 of my detox diaries. And I didn't think that I needed to tell my doctor that I was detoxing. I never have before when I was doing my detoxes. It would come up during conversation, but I was, you know, with different doctors, everything was just different previously. And currently my doctor is like, you're doing a juice fast? What does that entail? Matter of fact, get a dietitian and a nutritionist. So I had to rope everybody and their moms in. Not that anything was wrong, just so that I could make sure that I'm being monitored. They, you know, in the healthcare field, feel that anytime you're doing something that's extreme, which this would be considered extreme, you should be monitored. And I 100% agree. I just didn't think about it at the time. Day 10, I thought I was gonna end the juice fast because it was just too much outside noise. But I decided to keep going because Mag and I initially agreed that we would end after, you know, like a week. So day 7, 14, 21, 28. We wouldn't finish like midday or midweek or whatever the case is. We would go the full week and then assess. So after day 14 that morning, we woke up and we were like, yeah, let's go ahead and wrap it up. By the end of week 2, we did feel like we've detoxed. We could have went maybe another week. We think that 3rd week would have been perfection, but the morning of day 15 and on day 15 we ended. My weight was 251.8, which was the same thing as day 14. The weight didn't change. And so we ended the fast there for a total of 14.8 pounds loss for those 2 weeks of detoxing, which I was pretty much expecting 14-pound weight loss. That's literally what I thought it would be if I were to be like keeping track of it or whatever the case, which I did. And I'm happy I did because it's crazy to see how that first week it was just like a huge chunk of weight loss, and then it kind of just like trickled down. So the next step is refeeding, of course, and I'll go through that in a different video of how I reintroduced foods and how I managed and navigated my way beyond the juice fast. So life beyond the juice fast it wasn't really like a learning curve, because during the juice fast, I was really making sure to educate myself on what I wanted to do thereafter. Like, what would life look like post juice detox? And it's important to have that plan, because you don't want to go out of your juice fast automatically just eating whatever. You'll gain that weight back. And I knew I wasn't going back to the 260s. I didn't care what I had to do. I wasn't going back. I'm not going back. So the game plan, I'll have to share in a different video, because I didn't want to make this video too long. I don't know if you guys noticed, but like when it pertains to the juice fast, I want to keep the video short. So if you have any questions about the weight loss portion of my juice fast, leave them in the comment section below. I'll try and get to as many comments as I can. I still to this day I'm getting comments and questions about previous fasts that I've done. So I know that it's kind of, you know, nerve-wracking thinking about doing something so extreme, but I definitely recommend that if this is something you decide to do for yourself, to check in with your doctor. Only you and your provider can decide if this is something that would work for you. For me and my husband, we made sure that everything we were juicing had all the nutrients that we would need. Of course, we're not just drinking water. It's not like empty calories or anything. We're literally getting all the nutrients we need from the juices that we drink. So I'm very thankful and grateful for everyone who supported me during that time. It truly means a lot to me. But I will see you guys in the next video. Until next time, you guys,